Hi guys, so my name is Annabelle, and today we're going to be talking about the first 10 songs in the official Star Wars Kylo Ren playlist on Spotify. Now, this is official, it's made by the official Star Wars account. Even when you play the songs, there's like this really cool lightsaber that comes up at the bottom. So, yeah, it's official. So we're just gonna hop right into it, and of course we're not doing all the songs because there's 54 of them. So this is just gonna be a quick analysis over the first 10. Hopefully, it won't be more than 15 minutes. So let's see. Let's make that a little smaller. Okay. First one is "This Means War" by Avenged Sevenfold, and I'm not gonna play the music because I don't know how copyright works. So I recommend that if you want to listen to it, just make a free Spotify account. It's really good music. Very hardcore if you like that stuff. So, "This Means War." Let's just look at some of the lyrics here. So you have "Hide my face again, harbor in the shadows, feel this weight of sin hammering away." Now, I think when it talks about "hide my face," it's rarely referencing Kylo Ren's mask, and you even see stuff like "mask the pain." And then there's lyrics such as "the ugly side of me is strong," ugly aka dark side. Like the force is strong with this one. That's a pretty obvious reference. You have lyrics like "of a child who's forsaken." Kylo was forsaken by his parents, and Luke praised a new regime, the First Order. And then I really like these lyrics. "I left me long ago, reasons you'll never know. No one to miss me when I'm gone. With no more words to say, no argument to stay. Another post, I don't belong." So I think that these are Kylo Ren's personal thoughts. And since this is the first song, I think that these thoughts kind of take place before the Last Jedi, because he's talking about this is before he knows that Rey is the one who will, you know, is there, but at the same time he's also kind of talking about his parents and like no one to miss me when I'm gone. Like obviously, I think that Leia will miss him and stuff, but maybe he doesn't believe that, or maybe he's specifically thinking about Han. And then "I left me long ago." Like that's talking about Ben Solo. He left himself long ago. Okay, and then a couple more lyrics. "I see the man ripping at my soul now. I know the man. I know him all too well. Lost who I want to be." I think that this is either referencing himself, Ben Solo, or it's referencing Han Solo, his father. And then it talks about "my serpent blood," and the serpent is a reference to like the snake. As is a reference to Snoke, and there's this whole fan theory. You can look up Vincent Vendetti, I think's his name, is a YouTuber who made this Raylo post, comparing YouTube video comparing Adam and Eve, Kylo and Rey to Adam and Eve, and so Snoke represents the serpent that tempted Kylo or Adam. So yeah, there's actually quite a few references to serpents. Just the first 10 songs. Yeah, this is just some comment I found on songmeanings.com about how the song just discusses how the person singing it cowers from the things he's done. He knows he's doing wrong, but he does it anyway out of fear. And then talks about how he lies to himself, praises the regime, and how he became a figurative robot of the regime. So yeah, let's X out of this ad. Sorry. Okay. Not that we need Spotify to show up. We can even just kind of go like that. Okay. Next up, we have "The Legion of Evil." And I'm just gonna be like looking mainly like at the lyrics and how they reference Kylo Ren and sometimes even Rey. So "break down houses." Kylo Ren destroys that house when on top of Luke when Luke tried to kill him. "Legion of Doom, beyond the sea of walls, Legion of Evil." So I think Legion of Evil and Doom is like the First Order, dark side, and then the only time we ever see a sea is like where Rey is on the planet Jakku, not Jakku, sorry, that planet she went to go find Luke on. So I wonder if that's like a reference to her. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of spoilers in this BT dub. So if you haven't seen The Last Jedi, I'd watch it first. Okay. Here's another snake reference: treasonous snakes with gentlemen's lies, waving a false flag to sell the deception. So obviously Snoke is lying to him, trying to get him to come to his side. That's about it for that one. Okay, let's go on to number 3. Throne by Bring Me the Horizon. So I really like this one. It's "remember the moment you left me alone, leader of the whole pack." The sticks and stones you used to throw have built me an empire. So I think like the moment is when Rey didn't take his hand and didn't join him. So he's talking to Rey, and how he's saying those the lightsabers and that we used to fight. You threw, like, she literally threw her lightsaber. I'm pretty sure. But eventually that helped Kylo. Rey helped Kylo build that empire, but she still left him alone. So yeah, I think that's referencing. The song is referencing Kylo Ren and Rey. Every scar will build my throne. Like, Rey literally gave him his scar. So, beat me black and blue. I know it's obviously like black and blue. They're getting beat up, but I wonder if it might be slight reference to the fact that he's the black side, Rey's the blue side, because you have that color contrast. Okay, there's actually 2 Breaking Benjamin songs in here that I really like. And just the first 10 songs, there's 2 Breaking Benjamin. The first one's Angels Fall. It says, I tried to face the fight within, but it's over. When angels fall with broken wings, I can't give up, I can't give in. I fought the fight, now only dark remains forever. Divided I will stand, and I will let this end. So, like, the song, I can never really place my finger on the exact meaning, so I'd like you guys to share your thoughts in the comments. But obviously, I think that Kylo is representing the angel that fell. Was now he's broken, but now only the dark remains. But he's still gonna try to stand. He's gonna try to. I will let this end. Let the past die. And then it talks about the turning of the tide. Don't leave it all behind. I will never say goodbye. When all is lost and daylight ends, I'll carry you and we will live forever. So, I mean, it's definitely a love song, so I think this kind of supports all the Reylo fans here. The fact that they have this, but it even talks about I'll carry you. Look at that bridal style carry in the first film. Okay, let's keep going. The Red by Chevelle. So the threat is real when his sight goes red again. I actually really like this one. It goes like seeing red again. I can't sing, but you should please go on the Spotify list and listen to these songs. They're so good. So obviously red is Kylo Ren's color. This is a reference to Kylo's anger and also the fact that he's turning to the dark side. He's seeing the dark side again. Yeah, that's all I can say about this song, but it's really good. I like all of these. Okay, so the dark side of me. This is a good one too. Obviously, the dark side of me is a clear reference to the dark side. So he's saying, here in the dark side of me, through this coursing, lonely, lost, and in this tragic dismay, I could never believe what I became. I gave my everything for all the wrong things. So I think it's like Kylo's way of saying he knows he's done wrong, but I mean, he's got to do it anyway because it's just part of him. It's the dark side of him. And it even talks about how can I share this life with someone else? Well, like he asked Rey to basically share his life with her, and she said no. And so I think this is kind of like a little bit referencing that and Kylo's feelings. I couldn't give you what you needed. It's all my fault. Too coward to believe I lost it all. I gave my everything for all the wrong things. So I think this again, he's saying, I couldn't give Rey what she needed. He couldn't give her someone. He couldn't give her Ben Solo. I mean, yeah. Okay, Ashes of Amy. Here's our second Breaking Benjamin song. We're almost to the end here. So lyrics, stay with me, don't let me go. I really like this one. Because there's nothing left at all. Stay with me, don't let me go until the ashes of Eden fall. Will the darkness fall upon me? So here's again that reference to Adam and Eve and how, they're in the Garden of Eden and the ashes are the flames. This is, the ashes are the flames at the end of The Last Jedi, when they fight together and Kylo turns for a little bit and then it's like, join me in the dark side. So here he's basically saying, stay with me, Rey, like join me, because there's nothing left. Like, I think this is definitely a Reylo song. He even says like, will the light begin to pull me? I can hear the voices haunting. I'm still calling to you. Are you with me after all? Why can't I hear you? Are you with me through it all? Then why can't I feel you? I wonder if their force connections are going to be a continuing thing in the next episode of Star Wars. I really hope it is because that's my favorite part of the movie was their force connections. So I wonder if this is a reference even to like, if they know when they posted this in early 2017, February 2017, if like even they this could be reference to the movie that's gonna come out in 2 years. So yeah, Yeah, heaven above me, take my hand, shine until there's nothing left but you. So take his hand, Ray. I for one would have taken Kylo Ren's hand. Comment below if you think you would have taken. Okay. Um okay, let's go. Three more. Never giving up of mice and men. So it says, even though I can see it in your face, I can't really explain just how broken and empty and disgraced you seem to be. You cut me out and drag me down, pull me all the way to the bottom. I've done for you. There's that till black and blue again, what no one else would do for the fallen. So I think that this might even be like a Ray, like from Ray's point of view, but in a sense it's also from Kylo's. Like it's because I could maybe Kylo does think that like Ray is on the wrong side. She's the fallen one. So I kind of like the idea that the song is from both their perspectives, but it talks about like I'm never giving up on you, never giving up on you! Exclamation mark. Never giving up. Okay. You never know how hard it is for me to see you this way. It tears me up, drags me down, trying to pull you up from the bottom. I'll break for you like I always do when you're on your knees and crawling. So, again, this is just like they're saying, I want you to come to my side. You're at the bottom. You're on the wrong side. Come. I'm never going to give up on bringing you back to the correct side, whether it be the dark or light, depending on if it's Rey or Kylo's perspective. Yeah. So that's about that. And then it even says, so don't give up on me. I think this kind of really reflects Kylo's thoughts. So he's just saying, don't give up on me, please. Okay. You want a battle. Here's a word. This one is really fun to listen to, guys. So, let's see. It talks about scars again. These scars won't heal. And then don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I feel it too. So yeah, I love the little like lines they squeeze into the songs. Whoever made this playlist is like really good. One thing that I think is interesting, it talks about "Can You Hear Me Roar?" And the only reason I mention this is because I think it talks about him roaring in other songs too. And then Rey has the song "Roar" in her playlist, so like I don't know if that's a reference, whatever it is. It's a recurring theme in the playlists. Just like the black and blue sometimes appears. Okay, and then so this one, I mean, I think it's just you tell me what you think this song is. I'm just doing a brief analysis, so looking at the lyrics specifically. So don't suffer in your silence. No, you're never alone. You get that never alone thing again. It's saying, just saying they're not alone, and but they're still gonna fight though. They're there for each other, but they're going to, keep on fighting the dark versus the light. Okay, last one. Out of Time by Day to Remember. So I finally found her, and when I did, I just couldn't make things right. Okay, this is, again, obvious Raylo song. I'm sorry if you're not a Raylo fan, but, like, this playlist is literally built for the Raylo fans. It just is, and it's official Kylo Ren. Like, what do you want me to do? So, yeah. So I can't tell the difference from right and wrong. Don't think you've got to go in alone here. I've got nothing left to hide. You're dying just to make up your mind. I thought this was what you wanted. Someone who gets everything right. I thought this was what you wanted. I thought this was what you wanted. Okay, I swear I stopped singing. Someone to put you first in their life. Because we're running out of time, something just from the new year. So, obviously, I think it's like, saying, I thought this was what you wanted, Ray. I thought you wanted to, like, have someone and rule the world with me, right? But it wasn't what she wanted. But I think they still kind of want each other. At least they don't want to be alone. That's the big thing here. And then even says it wasn't part of my vision. They had visions that Kylo had the vision that she would join him, and it kind of did. But the part about her not taking his hand, that wasn't part of his vision. He's probably a little pissed. That's just hope you remember. Hope. Star Wars is all about hope. All this guilt inside, and I believed in you for once. So he's saying I believed maybe that you would join me and that we would be happy together, and it just didn't happen. She kind of broke his heart. Sorry, Kylo. Not that Kylo's innocent in all of this. Okay, when I hear anything to do with you, you will see, oh, believe me, I need to be right where you are. Know that I'm leaving, and you won't hear for a year from now. So you won't hear for 2 years, technically. A year and a half, at least, when the next movie comes. Don't think you've got to go there and alone, so you don't have to be alone. Alright, so that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave your comments. Tell me if you want me to do more or do Rey songs or what. Bye, guys.